Hi, this is Pam, and this is part 2 of the series that I'm doing using the Reader's Digest covers. And this is one that I just put together, not finished or anything. I have the 2 signatures, and then it just stick out a little bit. You can trim it if you want, but I always add some trim to the side so you don't really, you notice the little overhang. And I'll just flip through this. It's just the basic pages that have been sewn in. So just show you this, and then I will also be sewing in the signatures for the book we're making. And then I just have these clipped in because I might be, using this for pockets and things. So this is what I have, just the pages. We picked out the pages that we were going to put in yesterday. Different examples. Here's the middle of the first signature here, and it has a little coloring page. Cute. Beautiful papers, and here's a little CD. Not embellished yet, but just we're just beginning the process. And I really like this size. It's real nice size. That was the first signature. This will be a pocket here. So I have it clipped for an idea. And the ear holding on this, I did cut it. I kind of like that better. And then here I collaged this envelope. So we'll be doing that before we sew in the signatures. Just some collaging. And then here you have your pockets here. And then, things will be added here. And then there'll be stamping or stenciling. And how I do it, and everybody's different, I sew my signatures in first and then I decorate. That's just how I do it, so that's how I'll show you. There's all different ways. People have different preferences. I think it turned out really cute. And then there's lots of room for adding embellishments here yet. So that is that one. So these are the ones that I will be sewing in, and I'll show you how I do that. But first I need to show you how and it's pretty simple, but how I made the envelope, that decoupaged envelope. Or not decoupaged, but collaged. So I take an envelope, because I need to do this before I sew it in. I take an envelope, a longer one, and then I'm just going to trim off this little edge here. And I moved everything over because I usually do my videos at a different location, but then to show how to do things, I moved to my workstation. So I do have my cutter over here. I'm just going to cut off this little, glue area on the envelope. So let me do that a minute. So I cut that off here, and then I'm going to glue it back so there's more stability here, gives it more strength, and then we'll be decoupaging over that anyway. So let's just, I use all different glues. Sometimes I'll use tacky glue. I'll use Aleene's, Aleene's tacky glue, or art glitter glue. It's probably my favorite, but it's kind of expensive. And then I also like to use Fabri-Tac too. So, okay, we glue that down, and this is nice, the Scott's Quick Dry, because it does, like it says, dries fast. And then for collaging, I use just a stick glue. Okay, so that's like that, and then I'm going to fold it in half, because we'll be putting this in a, we'll be sewing it in to the page. Like so. So then we will be using different bits and pieces of papers to glue onto here. And these are some of the offcuts that we used, that we cut off from our papers when we were trimming our papers. Okay, so I thought I was organized, and I had a little clear paper I wanted to glue on. Here we are. So I just start with something. I don't map it out or anything or pre-do it. I just kind of rip and tear. So let's see, am I going to have enough space here? Let's just go here. And it's kind of cold today. I've had a really rainy May and June. It's been kind of cool here in Michigan. So there, had that little piece there. Here was some of the coffee dyed paper. You might want to have some torn edges. Hope this isn't too boring. Then let's see. We'll see. Let's put it. No, it's got a straight edge here, so we'll put that there. It's fun. It's fun to collage. I like to do it. And here was some Edith Holden paper page. Let's just let's put this here. Maybe I'll cut it off here. Oh, need to cut it a little more. So let's glue this down. And then after this, we will sew on our signatures. Let's put this here. No fun. Some more little floral paper. That we can put here. And then one of these days I'd like to do a craft with me. I haven't ever done that. It's a little intimidating because I, what if I don't know what to do? And I'm just, but I will work up to that point. Hopefully. Here's some writing. Let's flip that over on the side. Maybe we'll put this here. And then we can trim the edges too once we're done. So see how fun this is? Just relaxing. You can do it from the TV, watching a movie. I don't have a TV in my craft room, but I tend to need to concentrate Well, maybe not with this, but some things. So we have that. So I'm not one to watch tutorials while I'm crafting, because it seems like I need to, you know, concentrate a bit. Let's see here. Nope. Let's go with that. So just kind of quickly, don't think too much. Put this on here. I don't like that straight edge and straight edge, so we'll go here. There. And what else? Let's do maybe some more coffee dyed paper. Maybe we could add this here. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll just go like that. So we, my husband and I took a little impromptu trip out to the Upper Peninsula, which was really fun. About a 6-hour drive from here. And we had never been that north in the Upper Peninsula. So that was an adventure. We went to how do you say it? Munison, UP, to Pictured Rocks, and they have a lot of waterfalls, and it was Pictured Rocks is what was I going to say? Pictured Rocks is on Lake Superior. And it's just so beautiful. The water's like green, blue. I'm kind of partial, but I just think Michigan's so pretty. And let's see here. We got some of this. And I just kind of go back and forth. Let's see. This might be pretty as a straight edge here. So beautiful waterfalls and little walking through the woods, and it didn't even rain, which was unusual because we've just had so much rain lately. So the weather was nice. The hotel was right on Lake Superior. So we had pretty little sunsets. Just a real relaxing time. Those kind of vacations I like that are just out in nature. Not real commercialized, but yeah, just enjoying the nature we have all around us. See here, we'll just do that, and then I will ink around it once it's done. I was a little nervous about doing this video because I've never done one, you know. Well, I've done tutorials, but this is more just kind of like a craft with me, like you're not totally sure what you're going to do. I'll be inking around this, and then, like I said, I just kind of go back and forth with different things. Different pieces. Good way to use up your little pieces, scraps that we cut off from the papers we were doing. There's that. Let's see, what else do we need? That's some of this that we trimmed off. I think I'll do that. I don't have a lot of space right here. I'm going to have my husband make me a taller little setup here. He just, oops, made a kind of a stand here that goes up like this, and then there's 2 pieces of wood, and then my phone sits up right in between here. But it's not really very tall. And if it was taller, I would have more space to work. I think I should have ripped this. So see how fun this is? Let's see, let's do a little of this. So it's kind of a cloudy day. I took a video yesterday. Really crazy. There's this fox that was right near our house. There's a little roundabout at the end of the driveway. I mean, just right. We have a really long driveway, but then the roundabout is like close to our house. And he was just sunning himself right, you know, near our porch. Like, so weird that he was in the daytime just, you know, there. And then I wanted to take a video of him to share with you guys, but I was downloading a video, so I couldn't do it. I'm like, oh. But then it finished downloading, and then I looked down the driveway, and he was down there in the driveway, farther down, and so is this huge bird. And so the fox was there, and the bird were there, like they weren't even bothered by each other. And so I did film that, so I can download that. But I wanted to get this series done first before I put that up. But I will do that. But crazy, I didn't know what they were doing, but unfortunately they were both I don't even, it's kind of sad. There was an animal that died. I don't even know how. I don't know. And they were both kind of fighting over the remnants of it. But I had the fox and that, I think it was a vulture. That bird was so big. So that was kind of crazy. It's a jungle out here. We have some property here, so yeah, that we have deer and woodchuck and fox and of course rabbits and all kinds of birds, which is fun to watch. What else do we have? You know, squirrels, geese, Canadian geese, which I mean, they're pretty, but I don't like that they go to the bathroom all over the yard. So I kind of have them move along. Sorry, geese. Time for you to move on. Okay, let's see what else. Need to cover up a couple of little spots. And then you can also add more things. You know, once this has been mostly collaged, because you know, I'll be putting it in the book, and I could add smaller things to it. So this isn't done, but it's basically covered. Oops, we got this here. This, maybe we'll just add a part of this. This is thicker. And the journals that I'm making with the Reader's Digest covers, I love the covers. They're going to be garden journals, but I did them without using digitals because I wanted whoever watched the videos to be able to use the materials that they most likely would have. After this one, I will be making some journals using some digital kits that are really pretty that I'm excited to use. But for this, I wanted everybody to be able to have the materials on hand. You know, not everybody has digital kits, so that's why I chose not to use them in this, because if I'm showing you how to do something and you're not able to get the supplies, that wouldn't be very helpful. So I didn't use any. Alrighty, almost done here. I'll bore you. Let's see, let's just hurry this up here. And I don't know how to edit, so unfortunately I can't speed it up. But you can fast forward. Okay, a little bit more. And I still want to do a spring walkabout. I did do a winter one here. I was so out of breath. It was embarrassing. I was like, it was through so much snow. You know, foot of snow. So I was really struggling. So now this one, I will not be so out of breath because I'll just be walking normally. So this is just how I do it. And we're almost done. It's a bit of sewing the signatures yet, so okay. All right, that's good enough. I could, well, let's just add one little tiny bit there. Let's see, about some of this blue. Good enough. We'll ink around it, and then we will be ready to put in our signatures. Okay, so that is that, and then we will also be stenciling some pages. Okay, so that's all done, and then we just cut the little edges off here. Like so. Okay, and now we will ink. here and there. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. I'm very thankful for all my subscribers. Just a fun community of people. And I appreciate that. Okay, see, that looks good. All right, now we can also stencil first. Here's the pages that I have. Some inks. Then I have some different stencils, trees, and ferns, flowers. I'm really enjoying stenciling now. I also have some stamps. Set them up here. I like this dragonfly and mushrooms. So get your stamps, what you might want. I got this little mushroom. And then I just have, let's see, some inks, this chocolate chip. Stamp it up. Use whatever inks you have, and I have this green, garden green. And Kiwi Kiss. Ink pads. Okay, let me get some baby wipes to wipe them off. And then if you also want to get your, if you have charms and things too, for the next video, I'm not sure what step we'll be at. So, these are the signatures that I have for this book we're working on. So this is plain, so this could be a pocket. I think I'm going to wait and use this as a pocket. But right now we're going to just stamp some blank pages that we might want to use. This is coffee dyed, I like that. We'll add something to this page, probably here. That might be a pocket. Now this then, I'm going to stamp on here. So that will go here. And then I'll stamp on this side and this side. This is a thinner paper. And I also have some Tim Holtz little stencils. Might want to use these as a background. I'm going to pick out these 3. Okay, so just start with a little background here. And we don't have to make it difficult, just have it fun and easy. So let's see here. Let's start with some brown. And I got these little makeup things that are kind of fun to use, or these little wedges. Okay, here's our brown. Let's just it's very light. I'll go a little darker. Yeah, just a little here and there. Just a tiny bit. Just to give it some interest and it's not white so much. Okay, I'll do a little on this side too. Just some, I'll be going over this, so just a little. I don't want it, you know, too dark because this is for writing. Okay. All right. So that was the brown. Now, what shall we put over it? I might put part of a fern here, using the green. Oops, and it moved. I need to hold it a little better. Uh-oh. How was it? Just lightly. So we got that, and then I think I'm going to come down with just a bit here. So there we have it. Just gives it a little interest, and I'm just really enjoying the stenciling process. On this side, let's see, maybe I will do this lightly. Okay. Now my battery says it's almost done, so I'm probably going to have to do another one. Okay, so that's what we have there. And now we will look through. There's some wrapping paper. See if we need to add anything else. I think we'll just add a little mushroom here. I wish my battery wasn't dying. And put a little mushroom here. Yeah, I like that. So go through your book and do this, and it might have to be another video now because I didn't realize my battery was going dead. Sorry about that. Cute little dragonfly there.